Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode here at Tribal Trades Stocks on Monday, because we didn't have stocks on Sunday yesterday. I apologize for that, but I'm going to give you some hot stock plays for today. We're going to look at some of the hot stock plays that I gave last week, how they panned out, of course. And before we do that, as always, smash that like button. Does help get this channel out to more people. And please, if you want to support the channel, get into that comment section. We've had an invasion of the spam bots in there, and I need real people making real comments. So if you can say, hi, good day, mate, throw another shrimp on the barbie. Are you not entertained? Or let me know if you've made money on one of my stock or crypto plays there. And of course, if you're new, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification, and you'll get my daily update. So first of all, I want to look at a couple of the stock and crypto plays that I gave just more recently, and then we'll give the stock plays for today, okay? And so first of all, let's look at a couple. One was Bitcoin. I gave it at 117. In fact, I've been giving the Bitcoin play since 108K, and then again at 111, and then at 114, and most recently at 117 with a target of 128K. And of course, Bitcoin hit a new all-time high of over 125,000. For all of those who were posting all the bearishness that the all-time high was back in August, please sit down. You did not get that call right. But if you've been following the tribal trader, you will be making the money and cashing in on a new Bitcoin all-time high there. We also had ASTX and Coinbase. Now, ASTX and CONL, these are 2x ETFs of the stock ASTS. So it's called ASTX. So if ASTS goes up 10%, you make 20%. That's why I like trading the ETFs. And so the entries I had given there, let's have a look at Coinbase first, of $39.20 with a target of 48. Have a look at that. There was the break that I gave right there. There was the line in the sand. That's the trade I gave. Look how perfect this was. Came up, retested that $39. You could have got it in on the break. You could have got it at the retest. You had quite a bit of time to get in that trade. And look, once it got that level, once it triggered that tribal trades level, there it is. One level to rule them all. There it is, up to $48. You would have absolutely cashed in on that trade. And of course, the other one was ASTX, which I gave around about $35. There it is, $34. Again, same thing. Again, tribal trades levels. Look what happens when it breaks through that level. $35 all the way up to $50. Now we're on our way to the technical target of 55. You can see that right here. There it is on the 1st of October, break and hold of $34.78, technical target of $55. A couple of incredible plays, and you already know about the Bitcoin play. Now, the next two, I'm just going to give two hot stock picks for you today. And the first one is going to be SMCX, which is the 2X leverage ETF of SMCI. And what we do see here is an inverse head and shoulders pattern. It is also a nice rounded, or they call it a saucer bottom. What we could have here happen is we could get a handle, and this could turn into a cup and handle. Right now, it's an inverse head and shoulders and a saucer bottom. And the technical target, if it does break out, is $65. Now, it's currently at $45 at the moment, okay? We're in pre-market trading, it's actually 46. The line that it needs to get above is the 50-week moving average, which is currently sitting at 46.45. There it is there at about 46.45. So what we're going to want to see to validate, this is not a valid trade right now, okay? To validate this trade, we need to see a break above this level. Now, of course, if you take it on the break and it breaks through and you get in, The danger is that if it comes back and drops right through, you're just going to get stopped out of that trade and then have to wait. And that's exactly what will happen. If this breaks through and you get in the trade and then it comes back down, you got to stop out the 50-week moving average. So the other option, obviously, is to wait for a break and then a possible retest, or a break, a close, or a continuation candle to the upside there. I do like taking these things on the break. I don't mind getting them on the retest as well, but I do like taking them on the break, and then I just look to stop out if we were to lose that 50-week moving average. And the technical targets to $60 and $65 would be in play for that stock. Remember, it's not valid right now. Now, this looks bullish. These EMAs are starting to posture up. This 50-week moving average is bull market support. This has been quite beat down. This is a bullish sharp pattern here. And so that's what I'm looking for this play. Remember, it's not valid until it breaks above the 50-week moving average. And it's going to be around that $46.45 level, $46.50 level there. Okay, the other stock play, so this one I haven't covered before. So this is a new one here. The other one I've been covering since it went up 100%. Those of you got this magnificent play, United Health, UNHG. I gave this trade all the way back here at around $12 or $11 or something, and that's doubled for those who got in the play. I gave it again over here. You can see these beautiful chart patterns, and I gave technical targets, played out again. I gave it again, and I just kept giving it, and it's just the gift that keeps giving. However, we are in this play right now because this play is a couple of $22.73 was our new entry. There's a W double bottom. That is a very bullish chart structure. I have two technical targets to the upside of 24, 25, and 26. There's 26.61. We got about 25.32 and 24.45. Now, this would be invalidated if we were to lose, stop out on the loss of $22.73, which is that Fibonacci level. Now, of course, you say, well, 22.73, it's already at 23.32. So what are some other possible entries? Would be the 9 EMA on the 1 hour. And you can see why it has provided some pretty decent support on the way up when it's come back and touched it. So here at $23.18, or even the 20 EMA, because when it has lost the 9, I always look as what has been the moving average or the EMA, and on what time frame has been the guiding support on this run up from $20. And it has been the 9 and then the 20. When the 9 has been lost, the 20 has been there as that backup there all the way up. And so 20 EMA on the 1 hour is currently at 22.93. Now, these ones move a lot quicker. The larger moving averages move a lot slower. These move a lot quicker. I do want to give you the levels for the actual stock itself, because some of you may not be able to trade the 2x leverage ETFs. And so you might be looking, what is the actual stock? So let's look at United Health. So that would be the 9 EMA on the 1 hour would be at $361.41. And then if we come over to the daily time frame here, we have our technical targets to the upside. We're going to adjust these just a little bit here. At 384, we have 401 and 428. So 384, 401, and 428. Those will be the technical targets to the upside there, and we really don't want to lose the 9 EMA on the daily there at $349. So that's for United Health if you're trading the actual stock there. And then, of course, if you're trading the actual stock for super micro computers here, I'm going to give you our target to the upside here for that we want to break above. You can see this rounded bottom pattern here. Put a line in here for you all. So it's going to be about $53 there. We want to see a break above that level there, 53. And then that technical target to the upside will give you that for the actual stock And remember, these technical targets, they're not always exact. They're usually pretty spot on, as you've seen from other technical targets. That takes us up to about $66 there, about $66 if that was to break out for the actual stock play right there. I would initially see some resistance here, somewhere around about the 57 odd dollars, though. We would see some resistance at 57 to 59, and then we should, and at 62, and then again at 66. So you can write those levels down. And of course, it's not valid until it breaks and it can hold above this level and not fall back under there. So that's the super micro computer stock. And remember, we are trading. I do like the ETFs because you do get 2x the gains. But of course, if the stock does go against you, you can incur 2x the losses, which is why it's so important to have those stop losses in play so that you don't lose to the downside. You're just making to the upside there. Okay, so those are the plays. Now, if you were looking regarding the Tribal Trades Discord here and to join, it closed. We closed on Friday. I love seeing all the win section here. My favorite, there we are there. The Thunder from down under, $1,566 win. Absolutely incredible there for BRCA, a whole bunch more there. The Braveheart Trader as well. Love waking up to the green screen. Just incredible gains and wins here in the Tribal Trades Discord. So the Discord is closed. And those of you who got on the wait list by the deadline, which was on Friday, I did extend it over the weekend for a couple of people that were struggling to get on the wait list, didn't know how, and were emailing me. So anybody who signed up for the Tribal Trades Discord wait list by Friday, and a few people on the weekend, a few stragglers, we're extending a little bit of grace there. You will get guaranteed access to the Tribal Trades Discord here in the month of October, and you will be guaranteed to be locked in and grandfathered in at the current pricing. Now, the Tribal Trades Discord will open up again one more time before the end of this year, later this year, and it will be at an elevated, higher price point, okay? And so those of you who are currently in the Discord paying, you're fine. Those of you who signed up, you're fine as well. If you also want to ensure that you lock in that lower pricing, you can get on the wait list, but you don't get guaranteed access in October, but you do guarantee that you do avoid any potential price hike. Plus, the sooner you get on the wait list, the sooner you will get access, the higher you will be up on the list. And even though you do have to add your payment details to sign up for the wait list, okay, so that you can reserve your place, you will not get charged at all until you are actually added to the Tribal Trades Discord. There is the link below in the description of this video. You might need to click the more button. That will pop out. And there is a link there for the Tribal Trades Discord waitlist. You click on that, you add your details, you add your payment details. Again, you don't get charged, and then you're automatically added to the waitlist, and your spot is reserved. And of course, we would love to take everybody, but this is a closed Discord. It's quality over quantity, and that's why there is a process to slowly allow people to join so we can make sure people are well looked after. And of course, our $1,000 per day challenge, many people have started to do that. Some are starting at the lower levels at $100 or $200 a day and are building their way up to $1,000 per day. Some people came into the Discord and weren't making $1,000 per day, but are now making $1,000 per day as per the $1,000 per day challenge. My goal is for everybody who comes into the Discord to learn through the Tribal Trade system and our live sessions, and by using the Tribal Trades indicator, all included in the price of the Discord, to help get to that $1,000 per day challenge, or whatever that figure may be for you. Maybe it's $500 per day, maybe it's $3,000 per day, whatever that may be. This is education and entertainment here provided to help bring a true wealth transformation. Because I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. Are you not entertained? And with that, that's all we have time for. So until the next episode, or until I see you on the Discord, happy trading.